Are we doing this again? We're doing this again? Is that how we're starting this? Fuck! Look at that right there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, the Kruel, and today we are checking out yet another teaser for Forest Hills the last year. I don't know how many more of these teasers we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get a full trailer. I don't know what's going on anymore. So I don't know if they're going to just take all the teasers and put them together and they'll just call that the trailer, which, I mean, whatever. But here we are. We're going to get this fucking shit checked out. But there's actually a couple of more things that I want to showcase first before we do that. And while we head over here to content feed, I do have to let you guys know. You already know this probably, but this is PAX East weekend. So there's going to be an actual booth for Forest Hills. If any of you guys are going, or you already probably know if you're going because it's too late to sign up now, I think. But yeah, they'll be showcasing the new killer. They'll be showcasing new maps, new features, new stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. And some pretty well-known people in the community here are actually going to be showing up for that. So be able to meet some friends while we're at it, right? I myself, unfortunately, am not going. Some business-related things came up in the last minute. So I gotta stay home and take care of that. But nonetheless, let's have a look here. Ability set for the Warlock. I'm guessing he's probably gonna be some form of a caster. That would just make sense. I mean, Warlock, right? Circle of Flame, okay, all right. So that's an AoE, I'm guessing, damage. We got a Circle of Shadows. Wait, hold on, what's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. I mean, they both do damage over time, right? So, the Circle of Fire, maybe it does a little bit more damage over time. And the Circle of Shadows, what it looks like it does is... So it's obviously doing the coughing effect, so maybe it obscures your vision and does the whole, like, gas trap sort of thing. I don't know. Cool. I like it. Whether... Oh, that's just drain life. Yeah, that's just drain life from World of Warcraft. I'm guessing that takes health from the person and gives it back to the caster. Shadow Dash? Okay, so you just get to their location, maybe? That's a Hadouken! Hadouken! That's what that is, that's right, that's interesting. Hellfire is an AoE. Could have guessed. He doesn't really have a lot of defensive capabilities. Now, all of the killers before, like, I mean, the spider was really kind of the only one that had a ranged attack, I guess you could say. I mean, Strangler, I guess, comes close, but I don't know, man. Does he have any defensive capabilities? Like, if people get too close, does he have a shield that he can get away with? Or does he have a dagger, or does he use his claws to, like, claw at people? Because, I mean, fucking classmates, they just like to run up and fucking beat the shit out of them. Well, that's just been the case for every killer. So I don't know what the stipulation's gonna be here. You're just gonna get fucking destroyed. But I don't know. If what this actually is, this Wither, is what I think it is, it's gonna give you your health back. And all of these abilities are just abilities that Warlock has in World of Warcraft. So if you've played World of Warcraft, which I know a lot of you probably haven't, you're not gonna have a tough time at all trying to figure this guy out. But, I mean, who fucking plays World of Warcraft, right? So, wow, new killer! Crazy stuff! Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and check out the official teaser now. Wait, hold on, no, go back, what, hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Hyenic Productions? I know it's a hyena, alright, fucking, I'm not an idiot. But wasn't it Undaunted that was doing this? Oh, there it is, okay. No, I'm just an idiot. I take back what I just said. Yeah, Undaunted Games, they were the ones that were working on the game, right? I mean, I don't fucking know. I'm guessing Hyenic Productions is the publisher, right? It has to be the publisher. Whatever. Not a big deal.
Guys, over here. Listen up. Look out. It's here somewhere.
That's my man right there. Whoa. the guy. Oh! Woohoo! Is this fucking fire? It's casually standing in like a lake of fire. Oh yeah. God, you guys crack me up.
You don't want to do this!
Sorry, I had to pause for that.
Somebody, help me!
Okay, well, it's good to see the old cast back. Did we defeat it? No. What?
Forest Hills.
No.
The last year.
Forest Hills. Forest Hills, the last year. You ever play Forest Hills and drive a Ford F-350? I'm sorry, that's what that sounds like. That's so ridiculous. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let's break it down, right? So, fucking starting from the beginning, Hyenic Productions. So I'm guessing that's got to be the publisher, right? So, cool. That's cool. It's good to see that we have the old cast back, and yeah, it looks like they were never able to do anything about the permanently plastered facial expressions on characters, and that just makes sense, right? The old game, everything was pretty much set in stone, had static motion, so it just makes sense that they wouldn't be able to change things like that. So, you know, whatever. It doesn't bother me. Forest Hills Cemetery, so now we know we're there. What's interesting here is, did they bring back the voice actors, or am I going insane, or are they just reusing lines? I mean, I don't know, right? If they're basically trying to launch this as a new game, though, I definitely do suggest trying to get into contact with the old voice actors so that we can have more voice content in the game. You know what I mean? But if they didn't and they're just gonna reuse it, I guess that's fine. But it'd be cool, right? I mean, it'd be cool.
Look out! It's
Look out! Join us in our suffering. Cool. So zombies, right? Okay. These got to be the these have to be the new cryptids, right? Just and I'm completely okay with that, actually, because fuck the spiders. Oh my god, dude. Like, the hitboxes for the spiders were atrocious. Oh my god. You have to like aim like at the ground whenever you were trying to hit them, and oh, it was just a nightmare, man. It was just a nightmare. But yeah, I guess we got zombies, so that's pretty cool. One thing to say about that, and you know, this is just coming from kind of like a biological background, is I mean, I understand that like some corpses would probably still have flesh on their bones, but realistically, when you resurrect corpses from a graveyard, they're pretty much skeletons, right? Because when you put a body in the ground, and he's rising pretty much straight out of the ground, the flesh doesn't stay on the bone for too long. Just a minor thing, I don't even know why I brought that up. The dude, the guy, the man, the warlock, the guy, you know. I like it. I really like the idea for this killer. This is actually really cool. Warlock. So traditional warlock is just a spellcaster, right? It's just anybody who dabbles in dark magic. In this case, it's obviously somebody who's undead and dabbling in dark magic. So, you know, classic shit, right? But there's just something about the way he looks that I can't wrap my mind around. It just doesn't look like last year. It doesn't have like the same graphics. Like, you think about like, sorry about that. You think about like the way the Giant looked, or the Strangler, or the Slasher, hell, even the fucking Spider, man. They all kind of had this like style about them, right? I mean, they all looked pretty legit. Like they looked like they had models that were created. It took like years to create, right? And I understand they didn't have years to make this guy, so it just makes sense. But it's just there's something about the way he looks. Like his robe looks like he got like a ripped up, torn like dollar store cultist robe, right? You just go over to like probably the discount section of the dollar store, and you're like, oh, a robe, a medieval costume. There you go. And you fucking like throw like fake blood on her or some shit. It's kind of what it looks like. It just doesn't look like a thick sort of cloth. It could be fanatical cultist robe. And another thing is the way he kind of looks. Like, if you guys ever played like Half-Life 2, you remember like the zombies? Like the zombies in Half-Life 2, like the hands, like they're very obvious. It's kind of what it looks like. And that game came out in like 2007, so the graphics are just terrible. But maybe it's also just the lighting, right? I mean, this is supposed to be last year chapter 2, right? So it's all fire and you know, bright lights and shit like that. So maybe the lighting's just weird, and I'm gonna have to turn my monitor brightness down to like 0 or something to be able to enjoy it. But I don't know. It's just something that kind of irks me a little bit. And other than that, though, like these kind of like sort of graphical minor details, it's kind of cool. I like it, you know. So I'm not talking shit the whole time. I'm just offering my feedback. These guys, oh yeah. So we got various types of cryptids now, which I totally advocated for back in After Dark. And we had to have like different types of spiders, right? Like we'd have different types of like spider cryptids around, like, you know, some poison ones or some like faster ones or something like that. You know, like I said in my previous video, I'm not a competitive gamer. I just play games for fun. And I just think these would be cool things to see in the game. And hey, here we go. We finally got them. So now you actually have to like worry about specific guys. That's cool. Is this fucking fire? Old stuff, you know. We had all the old killers are back. So that's really cool. Also, what the fuck is going on in the background? Seriously? Like, I completely put it out of my mind entirely because the whole scenery is usually pretty bright like this, but what the fuck is going on? Why is everything on fire? Do we have to set fire to the graveyard, or is this just a portion of the graveyard that's on fire? Wow. Damn.
I want to do this.
Shit.
Somebody, help me.
Somebody help me. Crazy. And I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be insinuating here. Did we defeat it? There's no way. There's no way we could have defeated this thing. Or is this supposed to say, oh, the monster's got a grasp over Forest Hills and is controlling everything? I don't know, man. Oh, it's weird. It's weird. Now, one thing here that you guys probably didn't notice yet, that I noticed, is if you look over here on the left. Who is this? Is this the new killer? Or not? Not the new killer. Is this the new survivor? Is this the goth girl that we were finally supposed to get? I don't know. I'd presume as much, right? So you see all the original 6 that we have here. Well, original 5 and then a 6th and now a 7th. Yeah, cool, dude. I mean, about damn time, right? I think a lot of people back in the first iteration of last year on Discord, a lot of people speculated that the next, you know, characters we'd get were either a foreign exchange student or a goth girl or some other, you know, high school trope of like the 80s of like the sort of cliques that would like form. We got Raj instead of the goth girl, which I'm not a big fan of Raj. I don't really like Raj that much. I don't think he really fits the setting of last year very much. I think he's fine. I don't, you know, I don't have anything against Raj or Raj players or anything of the sort like that. I just don't think he fits the whole last year theme. The goth girl, however, the goth girl actually looks like really fucking good. I think that's awesome. And I'm really quite happy to see that she's here. Does she move at all? Or anything? Or is she just a static object? No, she doesn't really move. Okay. Well, you know, there's that, I guess. Hey, cool though. Absolutely cool, I gotta say. But yeah.
The last year.
I can't get over that voice. You guys know me. I like to keep it real 100% of the time. I don't, you know, I don't pander to any specific audience, and I don't think positively of anything that doesn't deserve my, you know, positive thinking. So I'm gonna give you my full, unbridled opinion of this so far, and I think it's good. I do like this. I like the direction they're taking the game, and this is obviously supposed to be the sequel to last year, which I think is crazy because last year was never wrapped up in the first place. It never really became anything, so it's tough to call this a sequel when this is probably actually more like the first iteration. I don't know. You know, it's whatever they want to do is whatever they want to do. But I think this is good. This is a good step in the right direction, and I think the graphics are a little weird, maybe, and I don't know. This is supposed to be an Unreal Engine 5, but it still looks like Unreal Engine 4, and maybe that's just the only thing I have to complain about right now, is just the graphics, which is really a small thing, because for me, it's always gameplay over graphics. I could care less if it could look like Minecraft and play amazing, and I'd be like, fuck, this is great, this is awesome, this is, you know, that's not even a big deal. So, very minor things to bring up altogether, but yeah, no, this looks good, and that's the last time I'm going to say that, because I've said it like 4 times now. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out the podcast that we end up doing after PAX, and any of you guys who are going to PAX, fucking I don't know, shoot me some emails or something, and tell me what went down, you know, tell me if it was good. But don't forget to keep it cool, and I'll see you guys in the next fucking video.